Hi friends, today we'll discuss about United Nations Organization. As you know, United Nations Organization was conceptualized in the year 1945 and 24th October. 24th October is celebrated as United Nations Day throughout the world. The person, former US President Roosevelt, was the brainchild behind this international organization. There are so many leaders around the globe, they have cooperated, they have tried their best to establish such type of organization, world government, that's United Nations Organization. Let me clear that United Nations Organization was formerly known as League of Nations, and it is headquartered in New York City, United States of America. As you know, there are so many aspects of United Nations Organization. And in today's discussion, we will have the body, the important organ of United Nations Organization. That we have developed one technique for all of you, that is G-SETIS. What is that G-SETIS? G is your General Assembly, E is your Economic Social Council, T is your Trusteeship Council, and I is your International Court of Justice, and Secretariat. So, to begin with this acronym, we have to focus that. Let's see. G-SETIS, S-E-T-I-S, G-SETIS. What is this G-SETIS actually? This is the organ or body of United Nations, main body of United Nations Organization. G stands for General Assembly, General Assembly. S stands for Security Council. E stands for Economic Social Council, what we call ECOSOC, Economic Social Council, right? And T is your Trusteeship Council, Trusteeship Council, and I is your International Court of Justice, International Court of Justice, and S is your, that is Secretariat. So S is your Secretariat. Dear friends, as you know, United Nations Organization comprises your General Assembly, Security Council, Economic Social Council, International Court of Justice, and also Secretariat. As you know, that the most important aspect of this General Assembly is that there are presently 193 member states, member countries. And if you analyze the history of United Nations Organization, you will find that in those days, 1945, only 51 members were present. However, after 50-60 years of existence, United Nations Organization, we got 193 huge family organization. And the last country to join International Organization, UNO, is your South Sudan. South Sudan is a new state, new country, new nation in Africa, in the northern part of Africa. Actually, Sudan was the largest country in Africa. It was divided after a plebiscite known as your Sudan and South Sudan. The capital is your Juba, J-U-B-A. So it is the capital. So let me clear that in General Assembly you will find 193 members, number one. And you will have certain important discussion in United Nations Assembly, and most of the decisions of United Nations Organization are taken in General Assembly. And let me clear one important information here, that in Security Council, you will find 15 members. 5 are permanent members and 10 are non-permanent members. What are those 5 members actually? Let me clear that your China. Actually, I have developed one technique for that. Let me write those things. That is your RUFC, RUFC. What is this C actually? RUFC. You know, every building has roof, ROOF. But I am talking about this roof. What is this roof actually? It is your member states. 5P. We call this 5P as 5 permanent members. Permanent members. Right? Permanent members of United Nations Organization. What are those RUFC actually? R is Russia. U is your, very simple, UK. Another U is United States of America, and F is your France, and C is your China. What I mean to say, that is RUUF, Group C. If you analyze this, you can memorize better that this is the 5P, or what do I say, that 5 permanent members of United Organization. And 10 permanent members of United Nations are regularly elected and they retire after certain years. Okay, alright. Now we'll discuss about Economic and Social Council. You see, this Economic and Social Council aims for the all-round development of socio-economic and also cultural cooperation throughout the world. It may be developing countries, it may be underdeveloped countries, or developed nations, no matter. United Nations is a world government, it's an international organization for peace and harmony and security of those nations. And next one is your Trusteeship Council. What is this Trusteeship Council actually? Actually, trust means it is a belief system, it is a mental picture, it is a force of binding, or it's an emotional attitude towards those countries. It's having a cooperation, it is to protect the territory, the disputed lands actually. Throughout the world, you will find many disputed territories, and United Nations has taken a lot of steps to protect their interests. In case of African countries, in case of Asian countries, or any part of the world, it has tried its best to protect the interests of people. And this one is most important because in this Trusteeship Council, you will win the trust of the people, and human rights can be protected here in this context also. Okay. Next one is your International Court of Justice. What is this ICJ actually? You see, International Court of Justice is one of the body of United Nations organization. And International Court of Justice deals with international disputes, international misunderstanding, all these things. And this ICJ, International Court of Justice, headquartered in The Hague. The Hague is a city in Netherlands. As you know, Netherlands is a European country, and you will find one beautiful city, and here this International Court of Justice is located. And let me clear that in International Court of Justice, you will find 15 judges. Throughout the world, number of cases are dealt there. So 15 judges elected for 9 years. So you have to keep in mind that 15 judges for 9 years in International Court of Justice. So let's recapitulate all those things in this magic G-sheet is actually. G-sheet means General Assembly, Security Council, Economic Social Council, Trusteeship Council, International Court of Justice, and this one is the Secretariat. So dear friends, we have discussed all the major organs of this United Nations organization. For your clarification, I will tell one important thing, that please remember this two acronym, Group C, that is 5P, 5 permanent members, your Russia, United States of America, United Kingdom, and EF is your France, and EC is your China, right? And another important thing is that, this 5 permanent members have veto power. Actually, what is a veto power actually? You see, veto means something which you can stop as a member of permanent status. And Russia, France, UK and USA and even also China enjoys that sort of dynamic power, such type of absolute power in decision-making process of those United Nations matters for the world. So, in this connection, I have to mention that only permanent members have veto power, whereas non-permanent members, they do not have veto power. So, and India and all other countries, they are trying their level best to enter into that 5P permanent members. Let me clear as an Indian that India, being the largest democratic country in the world, should be given as a permanent seat in the United Nations, so that the democracy value or democratic values can be well reflected in the all over the world. Wish you happy learning, and I hope you have enjoyed this class. Wish you happy learning. Thank you.